What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, Chrispy Fades. My name is Chris. This week, I've got a simple haircut for you guys. It's a medium to high skin fade with a 5 on the top. He's got a full beard, so we're gonna pick it all out and shape it up freehand, no guard on the clippers, and afterwards use our long scissors to shape it up. On the top of the hair, around the crown area, there's a lot of bulk in the haircut, so we're going to be using the thinning shears a lot and our long shears to clean up that bulk. So you'll get to see a little bit more scissor work. But I think this is the room I'm going to start recording in from now on. This back room is kind of like my game room. I got a window right in front of me, and I have a window to my right, and then I have this little light over here on my side that's kind of like shining on me. So I think I like this area. I might clean it up, put some stuff behind me and whatnot, but this is nice. I like it. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell so you know when I release new videos. I come out with one on every Thursday. I'm sticking to that schedule and it's working out for me real good. Right now, I'm recording these intros that we do on my iPhone X. I'm gonna start using my GoPro. The reason I haven't been is because I didn't have a microphone for it. But I think I figured out something around that. I kind of have a microphone now. So the next video, depending on how it looks, I'll be recording on my GoPro. Without further ado, let's get into the video. First thing is first, like every other haircut, we have to comb out our work area. So I'm just laying all the hair down. It's gonna be a 5 on the top with a medium to high skin fade. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take that 5 and bring it on down. I'm just gonna do that all the way around. Now what I'm doing right here with this 2 guard on my clippers is I see a lot of little hairs that are sticking up even though I took the 5 over the top. So this 2 is gonna kind of just lay down the hairs that are sticking straight up. It's not gonna take any more length off. And it's also gonna lower some of that bulk right there on the crown area. With that same 2 guard, I want to go ahead and lower my crown area to the base length that I want it to be, which is a little bit, or maybe around the 2. So I'm going to take that down to a 2 all around, and then just use clipper over comb and shear over comb techniques to kind of lighten up that bulk that's left over from the 5 to the 2. And I'm going to use a 3 guard to take that and kind of blend it in. I'm just scooping. I'm not going into the 5. I'm just kind of flicking and scooping out that bulk. And right here we're using a little bit of our shear over comb technique just to lighten up the crown area and some of that bulk that's left over. So now we got the top half of our haircut pretty much blended in, a few touch-ups, but now we're gonna go ahead and work on the bald side of it. So I'm gonna take a half guard, that's my magic clippers with no guard on it, all the way open. And I'm just gonna go from the center of the head all the way around. After I do that, I'm gonna close the lever and I'm gonna go a little bit lower and I'm gonna go ahead and bald everything out at the bottom. And then I'm gonna take my my VGRs with a 5-0 detachable blade on there and I'm gonna just bald everything at the bottom. Now we've got everything balded out with our VGRs. We're gonna go through and we're just gonna fade in now what we just did. So I'm gonna throw the one guard on my magic clips. These are my favorite clippers for fading. But I'm gonna throw the one guard on there, open up my lever, and I'm gonna make about my guideline about an inch up. Since it's gonna be higher, I'm gonna stretch this fade out quite a bit. Now, after we've made that line and kind of brought it down to a 1, we're gonna throw our half guard on. And we're gonna just open the guard and just start from open to close and just fade it into that skin at the bottom that we have. My fast feeds are adjusted at a 0 gap. So when I close the lever all the way, it'll go ahead and erase that line that we made to begin with at the bottom. And after we do that, we just focus on the crown area and blending that in. And I've said it before, my fast feeds are adjusted in a way where they blend out any lines I make with my magic clips. They're just adjusted a little bit longer than my magic clip are. So it's like a one guard on this is a little bit longer than the one guard on my magic clip. So what I'm gonna do is just throw my one guard on this, open up the lever, and just start creating new lines at the top. And then I'm gonna switch guards and throw on a 0 guard, which is like a half guard, a little bit longer than a half guard. And I'm gonna start fading that out with my 0 guard, open lever, and just switching back and forth, open to close, depending on what shadows you see. And still with that one guard on the fast speeds, this right here is the clipper over comb. And we just kind of scoop out the hairs in the crown area and just blend them into the top without touching the hairs on the top. Because it's a 5 and we don't want it any shorter than a 5. And now just to touch up a little bit of the bulk and a little bit of the shadow, we're gonna pull out the thinning shears and just hit that crown with the thinning shears just to make sure everything is blending in real good. All this is doing is lightening up that area. Now after we just tap his edge lightly, try to keep it natural. He doesn't want a super boxed out edge, so I'm just cleaning up the hairs that were on his forehead. We're gonna go ahead and start blending in the beard now, which is easy. I'm just gonna use my fast speeds, throw that one guard on there, open up the clip, and just start fading from mid-ear to where it meets the skin. And just close the lever and change to smaller clips as you move up. And then you'll start seeing it blend in. And you can start making adjustments and putting on different clips to fade things in. Like at the bottom, if you see it's a little bit too short, you can put the 2 on there and just kind of flick it out a little bit. Because we're gonna go back through later and freehand sculpt the beard. So we're just gonna do the same thing on the other side after we get that blended in real nice. I'm just hitting a few of the main lines with my outliners here, like the back of the beard and the mustache. And then with the razor, I'll do all the sharp lines along the cheeks and touch up the mustache with that as well. This is just to clean it up for my razor so I don't have to cut through long hair. So we fit the mustache and everything. Now this is the fun part. Pull out the razor, put a new blade in there, and just go ahead and arc the cheeks. I like giving it a real nice curved C look, meeting into the mustache. Everything just blends in and meets up real nicely. After you get all your lines made, we're gonna take the magic clippers, take off all the guards and close the lever, and just real steady, just glide the clippers over the top and give the beard the nice round shape. You wanna get any hairs that are sticking out, but I cannot say it enough. Be careful because you don't have any guards on your clippers, and if the client moves, sneezes, coughs, anything like that, you can take a chunk out of the beard. So be real careful when doing this, but this is a good way to make it come out real nice. And afterwards, you can take your shears. I use my 7-inch shears, but you can take your shears and go through and just clean up anything that you miss, like underneath the neck with the clippers. And that's it. Everything's faded in, everything's blended in. I'm just going back through and just touching up. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to this, so everything, I can't have anything sticking out. But while I clean up this cut, I'm gonna take the time to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video. I really hope I'm helping somebody out or teaching somebody something, or at least being of somebody's entertainment. I enjoy it. With that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next Thursday.